Bankruptcy and foreclosure. Can you still qualify for a mortgage if you've had one of these? Well, let's talk about it. If you don't know me, my name is Luke. I'm a mortgage broker based in Chandler, Arizona. I've been in the business for 4+ years now, and here's the scoop on bankruptcies and foreclosures. So the question is, can you still qualify if you've had one? The simple answer is yes, but the waiting period, also known as the seasoning period, is going to be different depending on the specific loan program. So let's talk about FHA first. For a bankruptcy, the waiting period is 2 years on a Chapter 7 dismissal and discharge. On a Chapter 13, however, you can still qualify even if the BK is still active, as long as you have a 12-month history of all the open accounts being paid as agreed. And then when it comes to a foreclosure, there is a 3-year waiting period. Now, one thing on FHA loans, it is possible to get an exception to these rules if there were quote unquote extenuating circumstances. So if you think it might fall into this category, reach out to myself or another lender for a little more guidance. Now let's move on to conventional. Conventional loans are a little more strict. So for a bankruptcy, the waiting period is going to be 4 years on a Chapter 7 and 4 years on a Chapter 13. However, if the BK was discharged, the waiting period is 2 years on a Chapter 13. And out of foreclosure, conventional loans require a 7-year waiting period. And just like FHA loans, there are extenuating circumstances that can also be considered. And last, let's talk about VA loans. For a VA loan, the waiting period is 2 years on a Chapter 7 bankruptcy, but only 12 months after a Chapter 13 bankruptcy. And then on a foreclosure, the waiting period is only 2 years for veterans. However, if you do go through a foreclosure with a VA loan, you're going to want to look at what your entitlement is if you want to use a VA loan the next time around, because oftentimes the entitlement is either reduced or eliminated altogether. And that's all on bankruptcies and foreclosures. Please subscribe to my channel for more mortgage related content. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks again.